until you test it and really look, you don't know the facts. So this is a way to get the facts of what's really going on down there.
That Southwest Florida man fishing for facts. Check it out. Trying to find out for himself what these water releases from Lake Okeechobee are really doing to our coastline. Like a lot of Southwest Floridians who make their living on the water, this fishing captain says all that brown, murky water is hurting his bottom line.
Yeah, so instead of waiting for the next report from county or state officials when it comes to our water quality, he decided to go a little deeper and test the water himself. 4 in Your Corner, Stephanie Tinoco joining us live at the Cape Coral Yacht Club with what he found. Stephanie.
Amy, this guy George is not by any means a scientist, but I have to tell you, this guy is very passionate about Southwest Florida's waterways, so much so that him and his friend got together and rented out this equipment. Now, they wouldn't tell me how much it costs, but I found out it's valued at about $3,000. So they're dealing with pretty high-tech stuff, and they did all of this just to make a point about the water releases from Lake O.
You can see it in percentage or milligrams per liter there.
You sure do.
George Howell is using this high-tech equipment to take a closer look inside the dirty Southwest Florida water.
We've got a digital readout of everything that it's going to monitor for us.
He isn't a scientist or a marine biologist, but he depends on this water to make a living as a fishing guide.
But I've lost over $1,000, maybe up to $2,000 in the last 30 days.
He says the ongoing freshwater releases have affected his business so much he had to take a closer look for himself.
You can say you think you know what's in the water, but until you test it and really look, you don't know the facts. So this is a way to get the facts of what's really going on down there.
So I tagged along to see some of his findings.
When we test this water, what will people be able to find out?
Well, you'll see how much is coming out in the freshwater. What is the freshwater bringing with it?
We spent the day in the mouth of the Caloosahatchee River where it meets the Gulf.
First thing we notice is that the salinity is at 16.5 PSU, and normal seawater in the Gulf of Mexico should be about 35 or 36.
But he tells me it isn't just the low salinity he worries about.
We have an abnormal amount of nutrients coming through with that fresh water that we don't normally see during freshwater releases.
But how do these results fit in this bigger issue? John Cassani with the Southwest Florida Watershed Council, well, he tells me these results reaffirm what's ahead.
We're going to see mass mortality in those kind of animals and plants that just can't move out of the way of all this fresh water.
It's going to cost money to solve this problem, but it will cost a lot more money to not solve the problem.
Now, I'm told by experts that the plants and fish that are most affected by this are the ones that need a higher salinity. So specifically, there's a spotted trout that would be mostly affected. And I also found out you can view this salinity levels at real time by these robots that actually monitor this all day. And you'll find that link on my story on our website on fox4now.com. Live in Cape Coral, Stephanie Tinoco, Fox 4 in your corner.